A virus is a tiny, infectious agent that can cause a range of illnesses, from the common cold to more severe diseases like COVID-19. These tiny particles are not alive and cannot replicate on their own. Instead, they rely on the machinery of host cells to reproduce and spread. Viruses can infect all forms of life, from animals and plants to bacteria and fungi. The structure of a virus typically consists of a core of genetic material, either DNA or RNA, surrounded by a protective coat called a capsid. Some viruses also have an additional outer layer, called an envelope, that helps them enter and exit host cells. The capsid and envelope are made up of proteins and lipids that vary depending on the type of virus. Viruses infect host cells by attaching to specific receptors on the cell surface, which allows them to enter the cell. Once inside, the virus takes over the cell's machinery to replicate its genetic material and produce new virus particles. The new particles are then released from the cell and can infect other cells, spreading the infection throughout the body. One of the unique features of viruses is their ability to mutate and evolve rapidly. Because viruses rely on host cells to reproduce, they can sometimes pick up genetic material from the host cell or from other viruses, leading to changes in their structure and behavior. This can make it difficult to develop effective treatments and vaccines, as the virus can quickly adapt and become resistant. There are many different types of viruses that can cause a wide range of illnesses. Some of the most common viral infections include the common cold, flu, measles, chickenpox, and hepatitis. In recent years, new viruses have emerged, including the Ebola virus, Zika virus, and the coronavirus that causes COVID-19. These viruses can have severe and sometimes deadly consequences, highlighting the importance of understanding and preventing viral infections. Prevention and treatment of viral infections typically involve a combination of strategies, including vaccination, antiviral medications, and supportive care. Vaccines work by introducing a harmless version of the virus or a piece of the virus to the body, which allows the immune system to build up a defense against the virus. Antiviral medications work by targeting specific steps in the virus's life cycle, preventing it from replicating and spreading. Supportive care, such as rest, fluids, and fever-reducing medications, can help alleviate symptoms and support the body's natural immune response. In addition to causing illness, viruses also play important roles in the natural world. For example, bacteriophages are viruses that infect and kill bacteria, helping to regulate bacterial populations and prevent infections. Viruses can also play important roles in ecosystems, such as the transfer of genetic material between different organisms. In conclusion, viruses are tiny infectious agents that can cause a range of illnesses. They rely on host cells to replicate and spread, and can rapidly mutate and evolve. Prevention and treatment of viral infections typically involve a combination of strategies, including vaccination, antiviral medications, and supportive care. While viruses can have serious consequences for human health, they also play important roles in the natural world.